Guys, welcome back for another one. We're continuing here today with Transport Fever 2, our Apex challenge, every product to every city. Look at that one just zoom right by me there. I'm not sure what the hold up is here. We've actually been held here for well, longer than I thought we would be. Do I not have a signal? I do not have a signal. I know we were doing some upgrade and stuff like that, but it looks like I have not put signals back where they belong. So turn these on one way. Yeah, we definitely do some signaling. So anyways, last episode we left off, we were doing some upgrading. We definitely got to get back into some more upgrading. So we definitely got to get in that. This is where we left off here. We've upgraded, not only are we upgrading all of our railroads to high speed with canneries, which allows us to put electric type engines onto these tracks, but we're also updating any routes that are fully connected to this upgrade. And the most common thing that we've been upgrading a lot of things to are the big boy engine, which you're not going to see there because we haven't upgraded that yet. If you go down here to this line, you can see we are rocking the big boy. Yeah, there's the big boy. The big boy could really carry a lot more than this, but it would even be even more of an upgrade to get that in there. Maybe we'll get to that at some point in the future. But right now we're just trying to get everything up to high speed. If I could eliminate the amount of locomotives, but eliminate the amount of, like, an example, like the big boy here, which look at this line. It is making me 2 million the entire line itself. But if I could cut this down to 2 big boys with more wagons, which they can handle, it definitely would be a lot more profitable than right now with 3 of the locomotives with 8 wagons each. So some things to consider in the future, but we definitely need to expand all of our platforms to make that a reality. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, the other thing that I want to address is there was a YouTube comment left probably about 10 to 12 episodes ago from the recording of, from the time this episode's going live. For you guys who don't know, I do a lot of my recording in advance when I have time. I have a very busy schedule, so I do a lot of my recordings in bulk on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, where time permits. And then I try to edit them throughout the week and get them uploaded to YouTube all in a week in advance. So main reason why it takes me a while to get around to some YouTube comments. By all means, leave them. I read them. If it's not too late for me to address something or do something you guys mentioned in the comments, it definitely makes a lot of sense. I'll incorporate them, but sometimes because I record 7 or so episodes in advance, by the time I see you guys YouTube comments, it's too late to go back and do the thing that definitely was better or more optimized than what I did previously in episodes. So anyways, the thing that was brought up that I definitely want to explore is someone said, to help your cities grow more, and since you have a ton of cash, right? We got $2.6 billion in the bank, that I could actually increase the maintenance of vehicles. Right now, they're all normal, right? They don't really cost me anything extra, and I haven't really touched that. So one of the mechanics in this game, we're going to talk about some mechanics here before we continue upgrading. One thing I'd really like to do when you get back to these bulk, talk about your guys' YouTube comments, at least the ones that I can address. So every vehicle, no matter what it is, road, train, boat, airplane, whatever, has emissions that it gives off. So this is their emissions layer. Emission layer is kind of like pollution, right? We look at a town, like you see all this red here, right? That's very high emissions. If you take a look at the town, you can see how much it's affected by emissions. Here, Provo, for example, is getting a negative 40% growth rate because of all these emissions. Now, the only thing that inside a town that really cares about emissions is the residential area. You can see the buildings that are highlighted in red. They are really mad. They are very angry, and they are loaded by emissions. So one way to get the emissions to go down is by highly maintaining your vehicles. So for example, this one going through the residential area right here, we're gonna click on it. It is our food delivery line. So one of the ways we're going to address that is, like, here we can go right here. We have 20 vehicles, and you press a little icon here, configure maintenance for select vehicles, and we can change these from normal up to very high. Very high will keep these in very good condition, reduce the amount of emissions it gives off, but for an added cost. I'm not quite sure if I wanted to do that right now this minute, because the other thing that we can do to help, like, offset this, so couple things you can do. One is have them deliver around the residential area. No, don't have them go through the residential area. So like I could have this connect down here, and I can have these guys go up this way, up through here, completely avoiding the residential area where they don't travel through it. One way. Two ways, the other ways we might have some missions is we're still rocking smaller roads in some of these towns from like major throughways. So one thing we could do, like kind of how we upgraded here, we could go through and start upgrading the roads in town, which sooner or later we're going to have to rip out that band-aid. That's just something that you naturally do because you have traffic problems. So if we take a look at traffic, you can see this one's actually not bad at all. Try to go to a town where I think is probably loaded with traffic problems, like Carlsbad. Is Carlsbad? No traffic. I was surprised we don't have any traffic problems. Huh. All right, now we do have, no, never mind. Is that just shadows? Yeah, that's just shadows. Yes, I'm actually not seeing any traffic problems. Interesting. I thought for sure we'd be seeing some. So another thing that came up is traffic issues, which it doesn't look like we're experiencing any in any of our towns. I just went to our biggest one. So if our biggest ones aren't experiencing, I can't imagine my smaller ones are. Yeah, where's I think Chesapeake's the one I haven't looked at yet. Chesapeake. All right, yeah, they're all great. So that's another thing. Not so we have the road right now. So emissions is just a really big one. You can just see, look at the map, you know, where it's the worst. So Inglewood, 30%. Oh, what's this? Stations. Huh. I don't know if I ever recognized the stations was a thing before. All right, now if I do that, why you gotta be stupid? Come on, for real. But no, if I do that, does that fix emissions on Inglewood? No, still 30%. I mean, just look at that number, like minus 74 residents. So we would have an extra 148 residents if we could get those down to zero. Now, I don't know if it's possible to get emissions down to 0% when you're building out through a city, but like I said, there's ways to like get that number down to like a 10%. Yeah, now you're fixed. All right, there you go. So I don't know. I thought maybe changing the look of it. I don't know if I've ever recognized station before. And someone's gonna let me know in the YouTube comments about 10 days from now that I'll address in like episode number like 70. Just kidding. I don't think it'll be that far, but it'll be somewhere close. Yeah, I don't know why station is so high. Is that anywhere else? See, there's a 0. Why is station so much? Oh, I have emissions up. I was like, why is that red? I have emission layer up. There's 0. There's 10. Is there a station? Station there. Oh, cause it's overloaded. I see. All right, that makes more sense. All right, so I got a debuff because this station's overloaded, which is represented by here. So there are some easy fixes for this. None which I want to do, but I'll do just for example here. Passenger building. Put some more of these smaller ones down. Auto save. All right, so I get rid of you. All right, so if just by doing that, it does increase the capacity here. So now, if I look at Inglewood, it's just making me a liar. No matter what I do, it's making me a liar. It should go down. It should go down because it's not overcrowded anymore. It probably will get overcrowded again, but it's not overcrowded at the second. Either way, that's the example. I just wish it would reflect right away so it doesn't make so like. But that's pretty much it. So if we go by the station layer, right, it's by overloaded. So this is showing as very good. It just hasn't updated here. Or actually, do we have an overloaded station somewhere else? No, we don't. Clear, clear, clear. Everything else looks clear. All right, moving on. Let's get back. Now we spent 10 minutes talking about that. Like, I will dive into that because we do have a huge positive income. The only thing that makes me really nervous is we seem to have these up and down years. We're like, here, look, we did like 28 million income. Then we have this week, we were like 13 million. Then we have this year was 32 million. Like, it's like up and down. It's like a roller coaster ride. And I'm not quite sure what's not having the same amount of frequency that's causing those problems. But definitely something I want to make sure I stabilize before I just start making a bunch of routes high maintenance, because I don't now I know it could do like a few and it's not gonna make that much of a difference, but I don't know where I need to draw that line, and because I don't know where to draw a line, it does make me very nervous. But because we do have problems like Green Bay and Norwalk, I think it makes sense to like test, like do a test here. Like we have 40% poor emissions down here in Green Bay, so we look at, so this is where we're for as our test where I know we won't have, like, it won't cause me to go bankrupt or anything. We're gonna try to fix Green Bay. Like I said, I can have these guys go around the residential area, which possible I can make them do it, but I think at this point I'm just going to put everything on high maintenance. So probably the best thing to do is go to this screen, go to road. What am I looking at? Green Bay tool delivery. All right, looks like pretty much everything. Let me do all the way to the tram lines. Let me do the trams first. Manage vehicle. You guys on high maintenance. Manage vehicle. Select all. High maintenance. High maintenance. And high maintenance. Actually, these things are actually doing pretty good. We might have to put more of those on. We'll see. All right. So let's just see what that does to Green Bay. Actually, I should probably take a look at the what it delivers here. Train. Construction. What does emissions look like? Actually, they're a non-factor. The other thing that gets really close is the passenger stuff. And I'll just do the passengers. Manage line. Nope. Manage vehicle. All right, and this one, manage vehicle. All right, then we'll check on Green Bay in the future. To see what this 40% does is to help it grow. If it does, like our smaller cities, we definitely probably could afford to do this to get them to grow and just try to make more use of our entire network, even though our network is very crowded, but we can definitely do things about that. All right, let me just check before we keep going with our expansion that we just wasted half this episode not covering. It's still 30%. Now we are playing on a slow speed, so it might take it a while, but it's also probably could be overcrowded again. It's going to get overcrowded. It's over 400. All right, let's keep going with our expansion. Unfortunately, the south end of our map is very, very, very congested. I've talked about this several episodes already about it. Just a very, very congested area. So let's keep going. Railroads, tracks, upgrade, canneries. Yes. We are upgrading today. All right, this is where I want to break. I want to upgrade this right here. While we're here, I'm going to upgrade it. We cover this in other episodes. Right now, these dirt roads don't get the maximum speed. Country road gets up to 80 miles per hour, which we're definitely going to take advantage of. Keep. Awesome. I think we're going to delete this bridge here too, to be honest. All right. And you guys are not actually going around. All right, what I want to do is I'll pause real quick. I want to break this bridge. I want a newer bridge here. I don't this stone bridge to me, I'm no architect, but this to me says this part should fall apart. Like, no way this makes sense as a stone bridge. Just saying. All right, so I'm hoping that this connects back up and I don't have too many issues. Other than that, I'm going to really kick myself because there's no reverse button. I probably should have saved. Honestly, the smart thing probably to do would have probably been to save there. All right. There we go. Don't want this bridge. There we go. That's more like it. There we go. More up to date. All right. And you guys are driving around in what? What are we driving around? We're driving around in a Studebaker US6 dump truck. Studebaker. Oh, what? You guys are. Yeah, so you guys drive around a 60-mile-an-hour vehicle where you're not even going 60. All right, so that's going to make full use of their speed. All right, let's go back to play here. And yeah, because now they'll be able to go 60. They weren't able to go 60 before. How does this line look? All right, now you guys are doing what I need you to do. Thank you. Yeah, the rate is 800. We definitely are not producing 800, so we can cut this in half. And we're just gonna rip the band-aid off. We're just gonna go ahead and make it down to. We'll leave it at 8. Leave it at 8. And that'll get us closer to the rate. So we're definitely this. If this is not profitable, which sort of shocks me if it is, kind of is, but it's definitely gonna be a whole heck of a lot more profitable now that we got rid of half the vehicles on here that were not nowhere close to having a full load. Yeah, we got signal problems. That's the thing. Like I've said before in previous episodes, like a lot of guys that do these EPEC challenges, they start in a later year so they don't have to constantly be upgrading stuff. I like starting at 1850. I love starting out with the smaller stuff, trying to make it profitable and go from there. The bigger stuff, it's pretty easy to make profitable stuff right from the get-go. But the challenge is, and why people usually don't like to start 1850 when they're doing these EPEC challenges, because the upgrading you have to do throughout all the years as you keep going, it's just a constant upgrade struggle that you guys have seen me experience here. It is not not always the funnest. The funnest is the word. All right, so there we go. All right, so now what we want to do is we'll break to over here. I don't know if this is. I don't think I'm completing a route. But I think that's all blue. I really don't know why I did this into one. Ugh. The other thing is when I upgrade these guys to big boys and make them even longer, that's no longer going to be efficient. Cross it when I get there. Oh, that's right. I was like, how do I upgrade these? I remember how to upgrade them now. You just have to go to the tools to do it. Give them canneries. And then we'll upgrade their tracks. All right. So that's that. You. Auto save. There we go. All blue. Oh, this is going the whole way over to the grain side. You don't really know how big your network is until you have to upgrade all of it. All right, tools. Boom, boom. All right, so I'm gonna have to look to see if we connected anything. Did I get that? Nope. I'm pretty sure you're not blue. All right. So let's upgrade station. There's a lot of upgrade. We might have to. I may have to do in the future. We'll see how the future episodes go, but I may have to like do some fast forwarding, and then we'll come back when we're upgrading, something like that. Because this is a process. All right. So before I upgrade this entire line, because I think this is our next project, upgrade this entire line. Is there anything that's completed that needs to be fixed right now? All train tracks. All right, Chesapeake food delivery. No, we're not upgraded the whole way through yet. And then food. Oh, okay, got it. North end, so no and no. Or this, no, nothing's done yet. So okay. All right, let me get this. So fit everything in this episode. Let me do a quick fast forward build here. Usually I'll make myself disappear from the screen, but I don't think I'm going to do it right now. I'm just going to fast forward this into it. We have this all upgraded up through. Next thing we want to do is, once again, we want to try to get the max amount of use out of here to make the max amount of profit everywhere we can, because we want to, like I said, where it counts, we want to be able to lower emissions. So let's go ahead and get the roads. Upgrade these all up. These are country roads. Yes, they are. Oh, I can't upgrade that one? Can't upgrade it, believe it or not. Can't upgrade it? Oh, because of the stupid train. All right. This is gonna suck. Pause. Can I upgrade you at least? Building, drop off. Are you guys all fixed? Managed vehicle? Nope. Managed line? Yep, you guys are all fixed. All right. Go. Yeah, I don't know why. It was just that this little part here causing all kinds of issues, but this is simple. If you ever want to fix it, we'll just go smoothing tool. Pump it right up. Boom. Down you go. No more shape-shifted land. Actually looks a lot better. I love it. I could do some paint tools, all kind of stuff, but no, I'm going to get myself way off the line here. All right, so now I got these guys speeded up. What are we rocking here? Managed vehicles. We have. This is our Studebaker? No, it's a Benz. Hey, while we're here, let's just upgrade it. Episode might run a tad long, but that's fine. I can live with that. If you guys can live with it, I can live with it. All right, grain. Yes. Boom. We'll check out your rate here in a second. Actually, let's speed you guys up so we have time to check your rates. And same thing here. Got the dump truck. Boom. All right. How you guys look? How does this look? Wasting time doing weird random stuff. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, guys. We are a little, we may not be that long with that fast forward, but anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here. We're going to come back. We're going to upgrade all this, and we're going to continue upgrading. The thing that I'm looking forward to the most is upgrading our fuel, which we should, fingers crossed, get to next episode and actually finish it off next episode. and just see what upgrading our fuel line looks like. Well, can we lessen the congestion is my big thing that I really want to pull off. But guys, with that said, if you guys are enjoying this so far, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and turn on that notification bell. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.